The Biden administration, as basically Homeland Security and the White House, saying these horses are no longer going to be used to push back migrants who are trying to come illegally across the border. And it comes after false allegations that those agents were using whips, and that sparked outrage from progressives. Rowdy Ballard is the former Border Patrol horse coordinator for the Del Rio sector, and it's really good to have you here. I mean, so I know a lot about horses. I know that you do too. What is lost by not having these men and women be able to do their jobs on horseback?
Well, the ability to patrol down there more effectively, for one. I mean, the horse is a great tool we've used for almost 100 years now, and with that gone, it's going to be harder to patrol that area.
And what did you think about the accusations that these Border Patrol agents were whipping these migrants? I mean, to me, the photograph is obviously misunderstood. Reporters and apparently people in the White House and the administration don't understand how horses work in terms of reins. What kind of damage does that do to the Border Patrol agents who were doing their jobs?
Well, it's frustrating. They've been trained a certain way, and when people look at what they're doing and interpret it another way, it can be frustrating. No, we don't have whips. We don't carry whips, and they weren't whipping them. It was just a form of a pressure and release. It was a tense situation. The horses were a little reluctant to do the job that the agents were asking, and it's twirling the reins was just another tool they used to get the horses to do what they're asking them.
You know, Rowdy, you talk about frustrating. You know, 35 years ago, my first job was in Yuma, Arizona, in broadcasting. We rode with these guys in the Yuma sector. They are the best at doing this job, better than anybody. And it's got to be frustrating when the Homeland Security Secretary is literally on Monday. I want to play this back and forth between the Border Patrol chief and the Homeland Security Secretary talking about Monday what they thought about the video. Watch.
Patrol units down here are going to play an integral part in the security response. Operating in the riverine environment on horseback is a difficult situation, and trying to maintain control of those horses so we do not get in a position where we injure a migrant.
We are going to investigate the facts to ensure that the situation is as we understand it to be.
Yeah, on Monday, he was saying, you know, this video looked fine, looked appropriate. And on Tuesday, because of the bandwagon, all the Democrats screaming bloody murder, all of a sudden Mayorkas jumps on the bandwagon. That's got to be frustrating for the Secretary of the Homeland Security to take that position change. What's your thought about it?
Yeah, it's frustrating for the guys in the field as well. I mean, they were asked to do a job, and they did it to the best of their abilities, and now they're suffering the whiplash from this.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
And in fact, just to wrap this up on a note that, not lighter, but I have to tell you, I have to read this tweet for you. This is from the National Fraternal Order of Police, and they say, for all you Twitter warriors out there, these are not whips. And no, Border Patrol agents are not whipping people. They are reins. So stay with us here. Like a steering wheel is used to drive a car, the reins are used to drive the horse. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk, which I thought was a pretty good way to do it. Rowdy, thank you so much for being here today, and we'll keep an eye on it. The administration says they're going to do an investigation and to see what will happen to these Border Patrol agents falsely accused of whipping migrants at the border. Rowdy, thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.